No, sometimes I just don't even buy me dinner.
You know, I said that to my dad once, and he pulled the car over.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was pissed.
Oh, I would hope so.
Because I was like, Dad, aren't you gonna wine and dine me before you fuck me? And I was
Holy shit!
And I was like 9. I was too young. And he pulled me over. He pulled over the car, and the family was in it.
He's like, the fuck?
We were like a mile away, and he turns around with his fist up in the air, and I ran out of the car. For safety. For safety.
You said that in front of your entire family?
Yeah, my brother and mom were there.
Holy
which probably makes it 10 times worse.
Holy shit.
Christ. Well, welcome to the first podcast, folks.
Heyo! Podcast number 1!
That kind of... Not to just go into stories, but this kind of reminds me of a time. So we went downtown Indianapolis for this big event, and the only restaurant that was open was the Tilted Kilt.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
right?
fuck.
Yeah. So if you don't know what that is, it's like Hooters, but on steroids.
Yeah.
So...
Well, like, isn't there a sign, like, 2 big mountains shaped like breasts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So...
I've never been.
What? And so it was the only place that was open. So me, my stepdad, my mom, and my little sister that's like 4 at the time go to the Tilted Kilt because that's the only restaurant that's open, and we're all hungry. Me and my stepdad had just watched, it's the movie with Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
It's Two Guns or Two
Oh,
Top Gun.
yeah. Two Guns. It's like Two Guns.
Two Guns, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the very, like, opening sequences, they go to this, like, little breakfast place. And Mark Wahlberg's trying to order Denzel Washington food, and he's like, no, I'll have none of that. And then he's like, no, he'll take all of it, and that's it. And she's like, do you need anything else? And he goes, oh, wait. And, like, winks at her and says, take that with you just in case you miss me while you're gone, right? And we just watched this, like, 2 weeks before. So we get into the Tilted Kilt. We get the hottest waitress in there, like, model material. Like,
wow. She
comes up to the table, and she's, like, getting us drinks and shit. And I'm looking over at my stepdad, and I'm like, yeah, like, I'm about to do this. And he sees the wheels turning, but he doesn't know what's coming, right? He's like, what the
Give us a
fuck is
reference.
he
How young are
thinking?
you?
I'm like, I don't know when that.
You're
I don't
young.
know. I was like,
You're pretty young.
15.
Yeah.
I was like, I
Okay.
moved out of their house when I was 16. So yeah, I was about 14, 15. So I'm sitting in this chair, right? And of course she comes back. She's like, are you guys ready to order food? And we're like, yeah. So I made sure I went last. I was like, yeah, here, start with my mom and go around this way. So she started, she comes all the way around to me, right? And she goes, what do you want to order? I order my food. And she was like, oh, do we need anything else? And I was like, oh yeah, come here, sweetheart, one more thing. And she like leaned down. She even like leaned down, like big boobies by my face and all.
No.
And I was like, take that with you, just in case you miss me.
No.
Oh, God, I did the wink and everything. My stepdad lost his shit. My mom freaked the fuck out. My sister's just sitting there in that fucking little high chair thing, like,
Oh, she's at
because she was real small, so she wasn't big enough for like the big people chair, but like she could just barely fit in the thing.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh
my
my God.
stepdad's rolling. My mom's shitty.
You
fucking
ate
looking at the
spit that
waitress.
day.
Oh,
So is that
for
what you're
sure.
saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You ate spit.
And like looking back at it, being like a woke human being, I'm like, damn, that's really
what?
shitty. But like,
And the thing is, it probably wasn't hers.
See,
She got some dude to just be like, spit in this kid's sandwich.
she probably, but they probably get that all the time. Which
No,
is
yeah,
awful.
true. I mean,
And,
yeah, I
like,
guess that's kind of what the restaurant's based around.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
Hooters girls get shit all the time. So like looking back at it, that wasn't a very good thing that I did. But I was also 14, so fuck it. It was funny. But like,
Okay, well then,
yeah.
2 Jakes and a Cam, starting
Yeah.
off with a bang.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but no, you told it. You beat me to it. I was gonna say he did swap spit that day. That's what he was looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah. She didn't come back to the table. She never came back. Somebody else brought us our food.
Oh, see,
So
she was
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, which is like crazy because like I was only 14, so
that's
like,
actually sad. I wish you wouldn't have said that last part.
right.
All right,
But anyways, okay.
Want to go around the table? Give it a fresh. How
we
do?
do a fresh go around. My name is Cameron. I'm the only Cameron on this show. We're 2 Jakes and a Cam. Very first episode coming out. Super excited. We've kind of had the training. This is the first episode.
This is it.
So
It's prime time.
yes. So I am a sophomore here at Ball State. A photographer. I'm a magician. Perform a lot around campus, and I produce playing cards. So like custom playing cards. Peelers playing cards on Instagram. Very lit.
Plug it.
They're gonna be printed in December and then sold in February. It's gonna be lit.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So that's a little about me.
So my name's Jacob, and then I'm a junior at Ball State studying video production. And then just loving hanging around these guys, these two dudes.
Yeah.
Just talking about willy-nilly. That's about it. That's kind of like the goal here.
You're hanging around with dudes.
Hanging out with dudes,
willies.
talking about
Yeah,
willies.
well, talking about Willies.
There you go.
And
I was
Nilly.
gonna ask who's
That's
Willie
that's
and
the
Nilly.
life.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So I'm another Jake. I'm the second Jake, and I like to go by Maverick as my stage name. You know, like one of them strippers. But anyways, so I got this YouTube channel I'm on. It's Firefront Productions, and that's a thing I do. And we play video games and podcast with a lot of just saying a lot of jokes and a lot of things we probably shouldn't say, but it's it's satire, making laughs, doing some dudes.
Doing some dudes, doing some don'ts.
Yeah.
So, which is awesome because I love how diverse we are and like how many things we can bring up in conversation. So like we're gonna bring a lot to the table. I'm really excited.
We're getting meta.
Yeah.
You said
We're
we're
getting
diverse.
meta here.
You said diverse. We're three white guys.
Oh, hey,
on a college campus.
You're right. Yeah. No. Sorry. Wrong term. We are very, very. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
There's a broad spectrum of human experience.
Yes. There we go. There we go. Well said, Jake. Well said. Well said. Thank you.
Okay. Wait. Here, I'm gonna pause this really quick.
Let us know when you got it all back on track. Are we?
Everything's back on track.
Yes.
All right. Great.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, jeez. What a
track.
I love how we did this like 6 times in a row and that never happened.
Yeah,
So,
right.
right
All the training wheels were on, and we
the
were
training
fine. Take them off, and like Dad's about to let go of the bike,
my
and
God.
you just
You
just
flop,
fucking fall over.
And your mom knew you weren't ready.
Yeah.
She's like, don't let him go.
Yep.
And no, he's
And
in the street.
then your mom and your dad fight, and then your dad drinks.
Oh my
and
God.
go to bed.
What? Solid end of that story.
That's typically how it happens.
Yeah.
Typical American family.
Yep. And then Dad throws your bike in the trash, and then
Yeah. Holy shit.
and then says that the kid down the street stole it, but he didn't. Your dad threw it away.
Or he says the
upset.
other kid's better than you, so he makes you give up.
Oh, he makes you give the bike away.
Yeah, because he's just like,
That's fucking
some other kid
terrible.
could use it.
He tells you that there are starving children in Africa who use that bike to get food. So he's talking about you getting a job because you're a lazy shit, but you're only 5, so it's like
How is
You're not?
How is your dad that liberal but that conservative at the same
But
time?
I feel like
It's crazy.
I feel like now it's like
Depends on some
you
pills.
were the kid with the like a little bit of problems. Your dad was blowing out of proportion, but now the dad is the one with a lot of problems
Yeah.
that nobody's noticing.
Yeah.
Because it's a 5-year-old kid. What is he gonna say to him?
Also, because it's like the 50s and nobody actually
Dad,
cared about
please.
that back then.
Okay.
Dude, whenever I have kids, I have no clue what the fuck I'm gonna say to them.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Hey,
It's
I was
gonna be on the
I was
spot.
horrible to my parents.
Oh,
I don't want kids.
I was a dick.
I was horrible. My dad tells me all the time how he was just like, his mom told him that you're gonna get 2 kids that were just as bad as you, and he did. And like, I don't want that in my life.
Yep. So you're just like, and vasectomy. Bam.
Oh,
no
God.
more.
Right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
So, but yeah, that's a struggle, man. Kids are crazy though.
Kids are
like
crazy.
kids, especially like now this time of year, like
Yeah.
they're all antsy and shit. 'Cause, like
no.
they still think a fat man comes down their chimney and gives them presents.
Oh man.
So, yeah. No, I was watching this comedy special, and it's this new one on Netflix. It's Jake Whitehall.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
Is it?
But yeah, and like the very beginning, he talks about how like kids in America, because he's British, so he's like, yeah, kids in America like leave Santa like milk and cookies, and like kids over in Britain leave him like a fucking like nice bottle of scotch. Like, and they
Oh my
think that
God.
Santa drinks it full every single house,
Oh,
and
that's
still
so
manages
And
to
he-
drive a sleigh.
How wasted would
Right.
you be?
That's way more of like a better Santa.
Right,
That's a
exactly.
cooler Santa.
Hell yeah.
That's like college level Santa.
Yeah, just chugs a fifth of scotch,
Chugs-
moves on.
Chugs a
fuck
few
yes.
40s, some scotch, some Smirnoff. Buy
I don't do vodka. I can't
No?
do vodka. No, I'm not
I
a
love vodka.
person.
Even cheap vodka. I like.
Oh,
I
dude.
like. I could do. I'm a cheap person, so.
No, I'm more of a tequila guy.
Okay.
Yeah, which is rough and worse and not good.
No.
But it's okay.
What are you, Jake? What do you drink?
I mean, to be honest with you, this is exactly what I told my girlfriend, and then I was like, that probably wasn't the right thing to say, but you hand me some alcohol and I'll drink it. I don't really care what it is.
No.
Maybe not the right thing to say.
No,
Yeah.
maybe not the right thing to say.
Maybe
but
the right thing to say at a party with
No,
friends?
because
No, still that.
that's like
No, that's
there's
like
that
the
one
worst
creepy
place.
guy.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, oh,
Well, you're not gonna take it from strangers. I don't
take
know.
this Everclear.
I'm not gonna say
and
that.
chug
I'm not gonna
it.
say that to a stranger.
That you got that one friend who you know there's something a
That's
little
just-
wrong in the head
Oh.
with him, but then it's like
Or
you
the
know he's a
crazy
good
girl that you know have always wanted to like.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
see, I hang out with a bunch of dudes, so
Yeah,
it's more
I'm
like
not getting that ever,
guy-
Cameron.
Oh.
I'm not getting. I'm
Yeah,
not.
no,
I'm not getting
I-
the girl that
and
stalks me.
That's awkward.
I'm
'cause
not-
That makes me the only one.
Oh, you bastard! But anyways,
Cringeworthy.
You could have that. You have all the
Yep.
crazy ones. It's fine.
but no, it's like you get that one friend who's not a woman who's like he's not quite there all the time, and he's a little strange, and
Everyone just kind of like. Does everyone feel bad for him and kind of like let him around?
I mean, there's a bit of that, but then also like he's fun to hang around with, but he's like he's a good friend of yours, and but at the same time he's the weird one out of the group.
That
and
probably
then-
likes feet.
Like the black sheep, kind of.
Don't you bring your
Wait. So is
bring
this
your
like,
hobbies?
Is this
and
one of
your
the
thoughts
things?
into this?
Is this one of the things where it's like if you don't have a friend that is like this, then you are that friend?
Ooh.
Is that one of those things?
Jake,
Probably.
I'm sorry.
Oh
Jake,
no!
oh
no!
You're the one in the podcast that's just
Oh,
Yep.
dude, I
you're
like.
eating bagged pickles and fucking.
I have eaten a bag pickle, and I'm still ashamed of it.
Yeah.
To this day.
Never letting it go.
No. Oh, disgusting.
I don't even want to know what the
Disgusting.
juice is like.
Just
There's probably-
vinegar.
it's just
and, like,
vinegar.
I had a garlic one, so like they just
Oh,
they
the garlic
they
one?
dipped it in garlic batter. It was
But it doesn't
amazing.
taste. But
They
like,
fried it. Yeah, it's good.
but like it doesn't like it's not like it doesn't taste like a pickle. It still
Yeah.
tasted like a pickle.
He
Right?
was like, it tasted like
It was still gross.
tasted like a
was still
vinegary
gross.
Do you not
rubber.
like pickles?
Do I what?
Do you not like pickles?
On the whole, yes, I like pickles.
Do you just take a jar of them pickles that you can't quite open, so you just
No.
gotta smash it? And you
No,
just,
it has to be pickles with like food, with like a sandwich. Then
see, no, because I feel like if you just like straight up pickles, I think that bagged pickle would have been fine.
you're not wrong.
Yeah. So, anyways, I kind of want this story to be on the first episode. The whole my phone story.
Hit it. Your phone.
Yeah. So I remember I told you guys this story already. The whole phone screen thing where it's like it turns at 10 o'clock. It like was weird. So I started taking this antibiotic. Right, the antibiotic story. Yeah, is that okay if I tell it?
Yeah,
Why don't
yeah.
save
Can
it
we
for
like
later?
sprinkle commentary?
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay,
sprinkle
great.
commentary like it's no other. Okay.
Oh, God, I already yelled at you once for this. Do I really have to yell at you again?
Actually, no. We'll save
No,
this
go for it,
later.
go for it.
Save it for later.
No, no.
Oh my
go
God.
ahead.
Okay, so I'm taking this
So many
antibiotic, right?
roundabouts.
So, because I had a double ear infection, so I walk in to the like health center. It's here in Ball State, and of course we have this nurse practitioner. So we walk in, right? So yeah, I walk in and I sit down, and she's like, let me look in your ears, because I told her I had an ear infection, probably just to look. So she looks in one, and is like, oh, it's fine. She looks in the other and goes, ooh, that's pretty. Like the fuck, what's pretty supposed to mean? Like, thanks, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, kid.
Maybe she's trying to hit on you.
You got some nice ear canals there.
Is that how nurse practitioners?
You got nice ear infections.
Yeah.
Some sexy ears, boy.
Let's look in those other holes. No. All right. So.
Oh god.
So and then she goes. Did you have tubes as a child? And I was like, no. She was like, are you sure? I was like, I would fucking remember that. I would think. No, I didn't. But she goes, well, it just looks really tangled in there. I'm like, the fuck does that mean? Like, should I be concerned? Don't just say the word tangled.
It's like she's not even talking about specifics. She's
Right?
just saying like
She's
it looks
in
really
general,
mangled. It looks
right?
gross.
It's like somebody with I don't know. But anyways,
It's like they took a car and just crashed it right into
my
your
ear
ear.
canal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was
Miss
like,
Frizzle.
yeah.
Miss Frizzle.
So I
Drove
was just
right
like,
in your
just give me
canal.
an antibiotic, lady. Just get me the fuck out of here. She's like, here, I'm going to give you this antibiotic. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm allergic to amoxicillin. And she goes, yeah, I saw that on your chart, but I'm going to give you this one it's like a close cousin to amoxicillin. I'm like, so first of all, you know I'm already allergic to amoxicillin, and then you're going to give me a close cousin. Like, how close are we talking? Like, are we talking, like, 8th cousin, or, like, potentially, like, a little while ago it wasn't frowned upon if you married this cousin? Or, like,
Damn
in
it, you
Kentucky, when...
You keep stealing my jokes.
Or is it, like, your first cousin that, like, you would marry only in Kentucky? So, like, I didn't know how close. So I asked the pharmacist, I was like, hey, so, like, I'm pretty allergic to amoxicillin, and, like, I don't know about this one. He goes, you'll be fine. Like, only 2% of people are, like, allergic to both. So I was like, those are pretty good odds. So I called my dad, right? And my dad starts freaking out because he's my dad. He's like, oh, you're gonna have stomach problems, and you're gonna blow up your intestines, and you're gonna have to go to the hospital. I'm like, Dad, chill out. It's at 2%, right? Like, I've taken worse odds than that before, right? So I was like, it'll be fine, Dad. Don't worry. So I started taking this medicine, right? And like, I started to notice, like, I started to have some stomach issues. Like, it could just be because like antibiotics attack the bacteria. And then I was like, like, my eczema started acting, which is, like, really just dry skin, and it did that the last time I reacted to amoxicillin. But I'm like, it's cold outside. But the real kicker was that, like, at 10 p.m., my phone screen started, like, it would turn yellow, like, really, really yellow. Mm-hmm. And, like, that was around the same time I was taking my medicine, the antibiotic. So I thought it was the antibiotic that was doing it to my phone screen. So I brought this up to my girlfriend, which is, like, my pharmacist, my lawyer, my psychiatrist. She's just everything. So I brought it up, and I asked her, I was like, I told her the first two things, but then I was like, what's really fucking me is that, like, my phone screen turns yellow, like, at 10 o'clock, right after I take it. But, like, it's not my computer screen, it's not, like, anything else, it's just my phone screen. She lost her mind. She started laughing, dying laughing. I was like, I'm having an allergic reaction and you're acting like this? I might have to go to the fucking hospital. Like, what are you doing? And
wait. Let's take it back a step. You're walking into the hospital. What do you say to them? I'm the doctor. Do you hold up your phone and be like, is this yellow to you?
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, does this look yellow? I'd be like, are you lying to me? And like, because I hadn't brought it up to anybody else, so like, you would expect your girlfriend to be like, not make you feel stupid about it, and be like, oh, like, it's not you. It's okay to be concerned because like you were allergic to it. No, she's just dying. I'm like, oh, you're so dumb. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, how long have you been noticing this? And I was just like, since I started taking this antibiotic, like 4 days ago. And she's like, well, 4 days ago, you can turn the warm colors or cold colors on at night, so your phone isn't as bright. And she said that my phone would always light up in the middle of the night when I spent the night and just fucking wake her up. So she turned it to warm. So like, I thought I was having an allergic reaction when she just fucked my phone and didn't tell me.
I just don't understand how you of all people, you're a man, you do camera things. You do cameras, you're cam, you got the camera, you are the camera.
Yeah.
You understand technology, you got your laptops, you got your Hulus, all those things. You
We're the same age.
Yeah, I am as old as these people, but people say I'm an old man. But anyways, you know all about this, but you didn't know about the blue light setting or the fucking whatever the hell they call it, color corrective setting on your phone.
Dude, I'm such an old person when it comes to technology. Like, it's everything that I've done, I've had to learn, and it's been hard.
I mean, maybe it's just because it's changing so much.
Yeah, well, like, on my Mac, like, my girlfriend showed me so many things on my Mac. Like, I was using the Safari browser, and she lost her mind. She was like, why don't you have, like, Google Chrome or, like, Firefox? And I'm like, how do you get those? Because I thought they already came with your computer.
Jesus, man.
So then she was like, screw this. I'm downloading you Chrome right now. She acted like it was, like, a felony.
And now you'll never go back.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, Prince.
I mean, to be honest with you, the person who created the Safari browser should be in jail because it's a terrible system. Yeah, and they keep giving it out.
Or like when you can put two fingers on the little pad and like scroll with it.
Yeah.
Didn't know you could do that. Or like with you swipe back and forth, it like takes you back and forward instead of pressing the buttons.
Yeah, that's some MacBook magic there.
Yeah, right. I just lost my mind.
This is why you go to college, by the way.
I'm in college, and like
I'm saying this is why you go
to learn these things.
Oh. Yeah,
I mean, you also go to buy a PC because don't buy MacBooks. But I'm not working for Microsoft.
Yeah, I mean, you go to college for more than that, but yeah, it helps.
No, yeah.
Most people that are in college know that shit already, so like you don't have to come here to learn it. I don't know. Do you think our quality of education at Ball State here is teaching us like stuff like that? I think it should.
I think some classes do.
Yeah.
Well, they go through like the words, like the Office suite, and they show you quick things. Yeah.
Huh.
Some people, I think, in business had to take it. Some of my friends in business had to
I feel like they have to take like a test. Like some people, like there's like an actual test, and you can get like a certificate saying that you're like Word certified.
See, I did that. I did that in high school. Well, I don't think I took the test to do it, but I did take the class that was required to take the test to then be certified in Microsoft 2010. So I mean,
how minute ago? But yeah.
I mean, you know, it's the office that those programs don't change.
Yeah. So, you know what else you can do online? What kind of tests you can take? I don't know if it's a test, but it's like a 20-minute course to become like an ordained minister. I low-key kind of want to do that.
No, yeah. Well, do you have to pay for it? You probably do. Because it's like a service. They probably send you a Bible or something.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, this kid that was in I can't remember, because this kid that was in my theater class in high school, we had a free day, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And we were like, what?
Awesome.
So I don't know if he paid for it or not, because I didn't ask. Yeah, we just sat there and watched it.
I think you have to pay for like a license, but you can become an ordained minister, but you want to know what's even better? You don't even have to take a course. All you have to do is pay the government, I think it was like $160, and you can become a licensed bounty hunter.
No.
What?
Which, by the way, is not much of a thing anymore. There you go.
Dog.
You got your bounty hunter license for a small amount of... That's not a profession anymore, by the way.
Dude, he had a solid gig, by the way.
He had a show.
Well, I know he had a solid. He had a
TV show,
but the job that the show was about was him catching people in Hawaii.
But I
a
guarantee
2-mile island on the main island. It's 2 miles.
I guarantee that show was fake.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
It's probably scripted. I don't even want to look it up.
It's like
my childhood memories. I don't want to let it go.
You don't want to destroy them.
I don't want to let it go.
Yeah, it's okay.
Something else I used to know my dad about.
I
used to sing that to him at like 6:30 in the morning.
Oh my god!
And my brother used to crack up and be like, "I am the dog, the big bad dog." And my dad would be like, "Shut the fuck, the bounty hunter." And like oh man, you want to be dead.
You want to know what childhood memories that I had ruined for me recently?
What?
House Hunters.
Oh, what
completely fake.
What?
Is it really?
Yeah, because here's how this works. If you be like, oh, I'm looking for a house in this area, they don't want that. They don't want any of that. Here's how this works. You buy your house. You say, hey, this is the neighborhood I bought my house in. I got 2 other friends who will let us take all of the furniture out of their house so that we can pretend to go a house hunt.
No way that's a thing. Are you fucking serious?
Is how the show works.
No way.
What?
It is you go.
You're blowing my mind.
You've got your house that you had empty because you just moved in, and you're like, hey, this be my house because, you know, this is where I want to live. You already bought the house, so it's your house already. But you go around and you're like, which other, because you get your friends in on it or someone you know.
What?
And then you get to shit talk their house.
I feel like that's so much. I feel like that's so many like moving parts.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It'd be more moving parts if it worked how it actually worked.
I feel like it'd be easier to make it work the way it actually worked.
Well, no, because it's easier this way because then they don't have to have someone to look for houses for you. Instead, what you do is
house hunters.
What you do instead is you own the house, so you already know which one's gonna get picked. But then you're like, oh, that's nice. It's great because you have to find bad things about the other house, all right?
Yeah.
So you shit talk your friends' houses.
So then the one that they end up picking is the one they already own.
It's the one they already own.
How researched is it? Where did you
find these information?
There were a few different articles online about it.
Why, I don't New York Times, like...
No, do you really think the New York Times would post on fucking TV shows unless it was like...
If it was that fake, yeah. I mean, dude, we live in the time of 24-hour media. They're going to have to talk about something.
But it's like, it doesn't matter that much, and they've usually got some star doing deplorable things somewhere to report on.
Wow, speaking of... A lot of deplorable things going on in stardom.
I would actually...
Kevin Spacey.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Oof.
Rip his career.
Yeah.
Seriously. Oh.
And just when I was thinking, hey, I might watch some shows with Kevin Spacey. Nope, he's a deplorable human being.
Oh, my God. No. All stars are.
Yeah. Never work in Hollywood, kids. You end up being BoJack Horseman no matter how you look at it.
Oh, my God. At least he was better than... He's turning out to be better than anyone.
Don't play this at least his better game.
No.
I love BoJack Horseman. He's a fictional character, and I'll stand up for him.
Okay.
Two hooves up.
Don't you fucking stand up for that man after what he's done.
Well, not Kevin Spacey. I'm talking about BoJack.
Either one. They both did deplorable things.
Oh my god.
Gosh. And who's that other guy? Okay, his last name is
Weinstein.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Right? I kept thinking it was Harvey from fucking Family Feud. And I was like, Harvey. No.
No,
like,
my
not
God.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know. I just
Harvey
didn't know.
Yeah.
No. not Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I was like, damn, all right. Like, there just goes my Family Feud watching days out the window.
Steve Harvey is, from what I can tell, a very nice man who occasionally gets the wrong envelope at a major awards ceremony. But beyond that, I have not heard of him doing any terrible things.
Speaking of weird, like not weird, but like people on television, like, have you seen Dr. Phil recently? Like,
No.
my
I'm surprised
mom
he
used
still
to
has a show.
binge watch Dr. Phil, and like,
Wait, did you guys ever go through a period of like life where you watched Dr. Phil all the time?
No.
I did that with Ellen.
I did that with Dr. Phil. I'd come home from like 6th grade, 5th grade, and just watch Dr. Phil. Who are you? Kind of deal.
Yeah, well, like, he actually like fixed problems and shit, but now he just like
Did he
points
turn
out
into Maury
people's
or something?
shit. No, or like he tried doing that with what's her face, the whole like Catch Me Outside girl. Didn't help her at all. It made her worse. And like now, I mean, good for her because she's made like a whole brand and a fuck ton of money off of it.
Dude.
And like, yeah, it's
Insanity.
insane.
I can't watch those shows. Like, I mean, as much as we talk about it on the Firefront YouTube channel, Firefront Productions.
Are you trying to drop a hint?
He's
I'm not
plugging it in.
I'm not plugging my mixtape or anything.
Hard.
But no, okay. But all serious is this though. As much as they mention it, I hate watching Dr. Phil. I hate watching Maury. Even some of those people's court shows. It's like I don't care about other people's problems because it's like
That's a solid argument.
That's really not.
It's a good way to look at it.
Some people thrive on it though, which is
Well,
weird.
because it's drama.
It's like, not them.
Yeah.
It's drama. They want the drama.
And see, the thing is, it's like because I said I don't care. It's not that I don't care. I understand people's problems need to be fixed, but it's like I don't want to.
Don't tell them.
I don't. I mean, for some people, it's important to televise it, especially if they molested 30 kids or whatever the hell Harvey Weinstein did. But
Yeah, or like OJ.
yeah, exactly. Or O.J. Simpson, who fucking murdered his wife and got away with it, and then wrote books about it. Fun fact, because that's another great gag. Good old hero, fucking O.J. Simpson. But anyways,
I just opened up a big can of worms. I don't know what I did. Okay,
no. I O.J. Simpson killed his wife, then wrote a book. Oh, then didn't get arrested for didn't get convicted for killing his wife. He was said okay. Then wrote a book about saying how if I did it, this is how I would have done it.
Yeah,
And then
you're not wrong.
And then
Double Jeopardy is a bitch.
and then later went to jail for something even just like stupid, like actually the dumbest thing.
Yeah,
like
he did something.
Stole it. I guess he stole a trophy he sold to someone, but like broke a lot of shit. I don't know. He went to
In
jail.
his Bronco.
He went to jail. he went to jail. I don't really give a shit. He deserved worse. But anyways,
So people's dramas.
Yeah.
no, yeah, exactly. It's like fuck O.J. Simpson, but it's like not that I don't care about people and their problems. I just don't want to listen to it.
Yeah.
I understand
That's
that
solid.
people have problems. I don't.
Yeah.
If
Are you
it's-
more open to listening to people if they're like in front of you?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
If,
But
if
just
you,
like not people you don't know or care about.
Like because it's like okay,
Totally understandable.
Because it's like because I'm the opposite about politics, but other people would say, "Hey, don't get all wired up on politics because it's stuff that you have no direct control over." And it's like it's the same sort of
still more
sentiment.
important to be in the know with that than like if somebody's
that's
there,
fair.
like father or not.
But there's a difference
Maury.
between being in the know and like getting really riled up, really. Oh man,
Obsessing over it.
Well, you talk about like having like serious arguments, like pissed off arguments,
like
kind of deal.
not even arguments, just ranting.
Or so mad that you make a sign.
Yeah.
Like those people. I went to Gay Pride this last summer in Indy, and like I've never seen people that have been so mad to like make a sign.
Wait, to make a sign against or for gay pride?
No, against it. Like the
against
people
it?
that are out there like, hey, you're going to hell. It's like why? Like those people. Like
it's like why do you care if they're going to hell? That means you don't have to see them when you die because theoretically you're going to heaven. So I mean
unless they apologize at the door and then get in like what it says.
I don't actually understand how that works.
I'm gonna back out of Christianity. I don't know anything.
Pulling out of that.
Man, I haven't died yet. I couldn't tell you if that's how it works or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez.
No, go ahead.
I would just say, as I chug this delicious strawberry crush, please buy.
Crush. gosh.
We're not sponsored.
You're plugging
by them,
everything, dude.
We should get sponsored by them.
Oh my god, yeah, that'll be it.
No,
we should do it, Bo Burnham.
So there's like this big thing going on.
Oh.
And it's people walking through doors with like perfectly good legs, but pressing the button for it to automatically open. I've seen it like 6 times this week.
What the fuck?
People walk to the button, press it, and then walk through the doors.
Oh, you mean handicap doors
Yes.
with the open buttons?
Pressing the buttons.
Why? The people that don't need it?
People don't need it.
I mean, I do
Like
it
ever.
I do it when I'm carrying shit, but you're not supposed to because that, as with any mechanical system, the more you use it, the tired of the system it gets, then it won't work for someone who actually needs it.
Yeah, like
I just
yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that like a form of laziness? Like
It is. It really is.
Yeah, no, I went to Walmart and
is
the
it like
Walmart here in Muncie.
parkour motto where you're like point A to point B as fast as possible?
I don't know. I just think those people just don't give a shit.
But here's
maybe they just don't give a fuck.
Here's the real question. Now, obviously, if that door breaks and someone who actually needs it can't use it, then fuck you. That's your fault. But I mean, like, I don't think that's as bad as.
I think it's just there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like I accidentally hit those buttons all the time, so it's like, oh well, fuck. I guess I'll use it. But it's like. There's some other shit where it's like you park in the it's the handicap space.
Yeah.
You are not handicapped.
You park there.
You park there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, and like we had this talk actually in my deviance class.
Oh, really?
For sociology, that like we're like the state like the deviance like against like different like mentally ill or like handicapped people. And like we're in like Ball State. We pride ourselves on being like really like handicap accessible
as colleges do,
but like we're not like at all. Like I guess I forget like Elliott has like no like and they can't put any elevators or really anything in it just because of like it's a historic like building now.
Oh, they can't.
And like
add
so
onto
many
it.
buildings have like grandfathered themselves into like the handicap accessible act or whatever that they made.
But here's the thing, Elliott's it's a living hall. Like it's not like It's not like they have to go there for dining or classes.
And it literally looks like a castle. It's like it is definitely.
And like that's just
really
an example,
old.
but there's a lot of other like places on campus that like North Quad. Like it used to be to where you would have to take one elevator up to the second floor just to go all the way to another elevator to take that elevator down all the way to the to the basement.
Oh yeah, that building is a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
I don't even care like. At this point, I don't even care that it's just bad for handicapped people to get around. It's bad for anybody.
Yeah.
Like, they fucked that building.
Because they added on to it like 3 times. But like, we also watched this video in class, and this handicap guy was talking about his experience, having to like fight to like get handicapped accessible like places and colleges. And he was like, yeah, like they told me that like I could get carried. That's literally was their policy.
That's what they offered.
Is that they would carry him in his wheelchair to wherever his class was or wherever he needed to go.
What?
And I'm like, first of all, I want to be fucking manhandled. I don't want to have.
Yeah, someone's gonna drop you.
Yeah,
that's not...
I'm like, who the fuck do they get to carry you? Do they just walk into random classrooms and be like, point out the 3 biggest guys in there and be like, hey, come help me carry this guy up these stairs? Yeah. Or is there like a designated carrier?
Man, that's
just this big macho man that comes
out. I feel like it's kind of like at school. Like, you know how... I don't know if you went to school with any kids who were, like, permanently in wheelchairs, but Jake and I did, because we went to the same high school.
Yeah.
And, he had an aide. Like, I mean, obviously, that aide would not have carried him up and down flights of stairs.
I mean, the school was accessible, though.
The school was
very
accessible. But he had an aide, so my thought was that they'd do it like that, where it's like... He just has a full-time muscle man with him.
I don't know.
But that shouldn't have to happen.
Yeah, that's really...
that's why in the 90s we had some laws that were like, hey, quit fucking around and give these people ramps and fucking elevators.
Yeah, and that's like what we talked about, that like a lot of buildings are like grandfathered into it, so like
so
not
they
a
don't
lot's
have to
still
do
getting
it.
done.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
I mean, it's not as weird as, you want to know what else gets grandfathered in by the code? Because, architecture major, I know this one. Exterior fire escapes. Illegal. Illegal.
Really?
You cannot have them unless your building was like, I don't know, 1920s, some shit. I don't know the cutoff.
Like New York apartments and
exactly.
stuff?
Like, grandfathered in, you can still have them, but you can't, like, I put up a new building, over there, no exterior fire escape. It has to be an encased like an encased, like the ones we got over there, like 4 walls, straight up and down the whole thing. Because
Stairwell,
yeah, because those stairwells are actually really neat because it's like, not only is that the place you go where if the building is so on fire you can't get out, you go to that stairwell because they're fireproofed for X amount of hours, and then the fire department can get you out of there.
No way.
But
I didn't know that.
I mean, either.
But the other thing about them is...
Like the big wells in the library, kind of?
Yeah, and the other thing about them is those are also a place designated so that the firemen have somewhere to go if, again, the building is so on fire that they need to just get the fuck out of there.
Huh.
That's why you have all those in the public buildings where it's just like big, wow, this stairwell sucks. There's no exterior windows. Nowadays you can get fireproof glass windows and stuff, and there's like some regulations, but for the most part, that's why you get those things, and because they can't be outside anymore.
I never knew.
Yeah,
Like, look, we learned something today. I didn't think I thought I was gonna go all day without learning something.
Go to college, kids. You learn
Dude,
things.
that's freaking awesome though.
That's
Like now,
pretty great.
like I know, like if there's a big fire, I'm just gonna be like stairwell, like just yelling, just go to stairwell. They're gonna be like, why? Like we can't go down.
They probably listen
Get
to
to the stairwell.
Yeah. Go, get to the chopper. Get down. Like just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
crap.
Jeez, well, we're at about time for final thoughts.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna make this a little bit of a shorter one since it's our first one.
I'm sort of BJ.
So, Jake one's got to go somewhere. So let's see here. So this is something we do at the end of our podcast. We all have like a final topic, final thought that we have. So my final thought is that I'm pretty pissed that they've not emptied Frog Baby yet. So Frog Baby.
They did.
What?
The storm put water in it.
Oh really?
That storm on Sunday. It was empty.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm mad that they haven't emptied it again because I was going to go take pictures in it, and I was like, "Dang, they haven't emptied this thing
No, that
yet."
was the storm.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, "Dang, they've waited real long to pull the plug
Yeah.
on this one," and I just like,
Just cock the pistol, put her down.
oh my god.
For those of you who don't know, Frog Baby isn't on campus. It's a fountain. It's just a statue.
Yeah.
But put her down.
It's a baby holding frogs.
It's a baby holding a frog. Put her down.
And it's circled by frogs.
Tell me more about the wabbits, George.
Oh my god.
Definitely brought that up in our training wheels.
Oh my god.
I just keep bringing up all this old content because I thought it was hilarious. Okay, yeah, that was my final thought. Well, shit, now I know that it's empty, so I can go. Thanks.
Okay. It's been different this time around. I don't know what it is. I'm overthinking what we're saying.
Oh, for sure. Like
I'm just trying to.
last time
This
we
whole
were
time,
close.
I've just been trying to just chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Chill out.
Yeah.
What you yelling for?
Man. I don't know. But no, I'm just. I think I did this. I got really sentimental the first time around we did this, so I think it's probably gonna be the first. The first time is when it. But I'm glad to be here with you guys.
I mean, people are always sentimental the first time, Jake.
Oh, Jesus
I'm
Christ,
glad.
man. Oh. Damn it, I knew he was going to say
I wouldn't
it.
be anywhere else on Tuesday night.
Yeah. No, and like, it's definitely like, because I feel like I'm just nervous is what it is.
Yeah.
But, like, that's because like it's in my head that this is actually the first one. I felt the same way like the actual first one we recorded.
Yeah, I know.
Because we recorded at like 6 before this, just with training wheels.
So this one it's not as bad as the first time around. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, oh, this is real. But like, I'm super hyped to like be here and like have this actually be a thing.
Yeah.
Because like this has been like what, a year in the making, like a year of us talking about it, and now we're
At least,
finally
yeah.
like at least that.
Was this talked about long before that I was running on this project?
Oh, we haven't told
Oh,
haven't
fuck.
that it was just us.
No, actually, no.
Oh,
No. But no, thanks for anybody who's listening. Is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So can't wait for more content. Can't wait for more stuff. Mav, what's your final thought? You're the last one.
Well, I feel bad because I don't have any real final thoughts. So what I'm gonna do instead is tell a small story.
Go for it, dude.
I'm gonna play it off. Your first story you told involves me and the guys going to an eatery, an establishment for eating. So
I cannot wait.
went to this place called Round the Clock. You want to know what happens there? They're just one of those restaurants it's a diner that sells just some generic food. Just
That drunk people.
But it's open
kind of
24
like
hours.
that. It's that's the thing about Round the Clocks. They're open 24 hours. Well, the best thing about the ones up near where we live in the region is that those around the clocks. Apparently, the one that is closest to my home also serves half-price burgers after I believe it is 8 o'clock.
Ooh.
So we'll come in. So every once in a while, me and the boys will be back. We'll be like, well, shit, it's 3 a.m. What'll we do? Let's go get some half-price burgos. So we go and get the burgos. Notice I said burgos. That'll come into play later. So me and the boys, me and the boys come in, and we're sitting down. We're getting ready to chow down. It's me and the same boys who are on my YouTube channel, which I'll plug later. We walk in, we sit down, we're looking at the burgers, and we're like, okay, what are we gonna get? So the waitress, she comes back a few times. They're like, you guys ready? And we're like, yeah. But then we're like, all right. So before that, we looked at each other. We're like, we've been saying burgos, all right. So we've been saying that word. And we're like, all right. So who wants to actually say burgo when you order your burger?
Oh, that's
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
go for
Challenge is set. The challenge is set.
challenge accepted.
So it was challenge accepted. But this first time, we didn't have. We usually have Lucas with us. He's like the front runner for. He'll just do shit and not give a shit.
Awesome.
So like he
You always have that
would have done it. He was not there that time.
Oh damn! So like you're like, ah.
So we're sitting there and we go around the table and we're all like, yeah, I'll get this burger, yeah, whatever. Next person, yeah, I'll get this burger, yeah, whatever. Goes all the way around the table, no one says it. Finally gets to me. Yeah, I'll have this burger. I just couldn't fucking say it. So it was bad. But then the next time we came there, Lucas was there, and you bet your ass half the table said burgo.
What?
Dang, that's shitty. That one person can do that to your group.
No, I mean, it's just that level of how much do you care right now? In comparison to how much do I really want to say this in front of this waitress who's been here, and maybe she'll laugh, or maybe she'll just get ticked.
Yeah, you right.
Maybe she'll write it down and see whatever the kitchen produces.
The second time, the second time there was a guy there, and we all had good laughs because this guy likes making us laugh because he's seen a few of us every once in a while because we come in every once in a while and we're not some.
Okay, yeah.
So I do that through like McDonald's drive-thrus if I'm really feeling it. It's real late, and they're like, "How may I take your order?"
Oh,
and
no.
I'm like, "Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
Oh my God.
Can I get yeah?" And like the kicker is like when you get to the window and like you're like, thanks, sweetie. Can I have some more ketchup? And they see just this like 18-year-old like white male. It's like talking like this.
7 packs a day.
Yeah. So, jeez. Well, that was a good like first podcast. I feel like that's like this is the first. It's only gonna get better, and this is actually shorter than most of what are gonna be. So like most of them are gonna be a little bit longer, shooting for around an hour, which is pretty solid, an intro and everything, right? So
that's the plan.
All right, the game plan.
We're gonna give it a hard out.
Yeah,
so,
we have to drop our social medias first. Instagram, we're at 2 Jakes and Cam.
Yeah, the number 2.
The number 2, not like writing it out like you do on like a check 2.
2 Jakes and Cam.
And the number 2, as in like on your phone.
Yeah.
And then also on Facebook, we have a Facebook page, 2 Jakes and Cam. If you liked it, go like our pages, go follow our pages, comment on some of our stuff. We're gonna be posting here soon. It's gonna be really awesome. So, anybody else got anything?
You guys want to throw 2 Jakes in the Cam out there?
Yeah, just please listen, please. We talk and we work on this. Effort was made, please.
Effort was made.
Effort was made.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. That's it.
Let's give it
a wrap. 2 Jakes.
Oh shit!
All right, let's give it a countdown.
Damn it!
2 Jakes
and Cam.
Hey.
Man, that was nerve-wracking.